these rituals. It's a full moon ritual. I don't know, there's just something about nature, the full moon, the sun, that just makes me feel so connected. So it's been about 1.5 years now since I have left my lifelong religion. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is because now I finally feel free to explore all different ways of being spiritual, growing a deeper connection to God, the universe, nature, and my own intuition. And it's been so exciting, and that's why I love being able to share all these new things that I'm trying out. A full moon ritual is something that I have recently been incorporating into my spiritual practice. And I wanted to show you how I do that. So one thing that I've been learning about the full moon is that it is a powerful and magnetic energy. As you know, the full moon plays a huge role in nature. It influences the ocean. We all know that the tides go up and down according to the phases of the moon, and its energy greatly influences water. Our bodies are made up of 70-75% water. So if we can harness the energies of the moon and make it a fun ritual, like, why not? I especially like to use the full moon energy to recharge my crystals. You know, y'all know that I love crystals. I've done a couple episodes on my podcast about crystals, as well as some YouTube videos. Here is one of my favorite beautiful crystals that I love. I just love crystals. I think they're beautiful. I feel there's just something about them that just makes me feel good. I love to look at them. I love to hold them. I love to see them in my home. In fact, last night I had a dream that I was visiting a friend, and she had crystals, like huge crystals, all over her backyard, like beautifully placed. And I just remember feeling so jealous. Like, I would love to have my whole backyard full of just huge, ginormous crystals, but big, huge crystals cost a lot of money, so I don't know if that's ever gonna manifest, but I can have dreams about it, right? The moon emanates very powerful energy. In fact, Buddha was known to gain his enlightenment on a night that there was a full moon. In astrology, the full moon is a peak of energy that highlights polarities and forces of life. The full moon also represents the mother aspect of the divine feminine, and it has been known to amplify energy, positive or negative. So I feel like harnessing the moon's energies by creating a fun ritual around it can be very beneficial for your overall well-being. You can create any kind of ritual you want. It can be a ritual to manifest the things that you want, or to release some of the old unnecessary negative parts of your history, your past, that you no longer want to carry around, and you can create a ritual around it. Or you can create a ritual around gratitude, trying to have more gratitude for your life, the people in your life, nature, all your experiences, whether you've identified them or labeled them as good or bad, to just be grateful for the whole of your entire human experience up till this point. So those are some of the ways that you can use the full moon and create your own ritual, but I'm just going to show you how I do it. Of course, I love to light candles, burn some sage. Okay, so obviously it's not a full moon right now, and it's but it's hard to get good video footage at night, so I'm going to show you what I do in the daytime when it's a full moon. Okay, so of course you got to have your singing bowl. And then take a moment to write down some things that you either want to manifest or things that you want to release. You can even take that paper that you use to write down all the things that you want to release and burn it in a fire outside. And of course I place out all my crystals. That's how I love to take advantage of the full moon energy, and to recharge my crystals, and even to fill all my crystal water bottles with water and have them charge the crystals and the water, amplify the water at the same time. So I have my full moon crystal elixir. I know some of you might think this is a little out there and crazy, but what I've come to realize in my whole spiritual transition, my faith transition, my awakening, I feel it was a major awakening in my life. I have come to decide or realize that we absolutely create our own reality, and we can choose to believe whatever we want to believe, whatever makes us feel good. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in all these things that I am sharing, and the reason why I believe them, or I choose to believe them, is because of how it makes me feel. And that's basically what I'm going for, is just listening to my intuition, listening to my emotional state, my well-being, and doing what I can to follow what my intuition is telling me. And if it means doing what people might view as crazy witch-like rituals, then so be it. All that matters is how I'm feeling internally, and doing these types of things really make me feel more peace and a sense of hope and an expansion of love within me. So that's why I continue to just dive into all of this stuff, and I get so excited about sharing it with you guys. So you may think I'm a little out there or crazy, but it just feels good to finally be free to explore all these different ways of being spiritual. I never felt like I could in the past. I felt like I was kind of bound to the doctrine, the scriptures, and only one way of seeing life and God and the universe and our purpose. And to be honest, it didn't always resonate with me. There are some things about the religion that I can say that I did love, but there were parts that I didn't, and I hated feeling like, well, I guess I just have to go along with that, even though I don't 100% agree, and I don't necessarily feel good about it. So I kind of was just living my life doing what I thought I was supposed to do, instead of discovering what my inner being really wants to do. Check out the podcast. My husband and I have been documenting our journey out of Mormonism and kind of sharing our whole process week by week. And we've been doing that since the very beginning of when this all came down, which was about 1.5 years ago. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Share this video if you think any of your post-Mormon friends might find this useful. I upload a new video every week as well as a podcast. So I will see you again next week, and thanks for watching. It's a full moon tonight, so I'm laying out all my crystals. This is the most special one.
I don't see a moon.
Dad got me this one. You're good at these rituals.
Whoa.
How do you meditate? Show me. Like that. Tootsie, how do you meditate?
Stop.